Good morning, my lovelies. I hope you're all well. Well, here's Jess. We've come down for an early morning walk on the beach again. Now take a look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. And the beach hut's all ready for the visitors later on. Well, a song has come to mind this morning because I've just met a lad with 2 dogs, huskies. One is called Rizla and his new puppy called Zippo. And the song was, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag, smile boys, that's the style. What's the use in worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. So there's a few things in that song which seem to resonate with the energies around us at the moment. Packing up your troubles. And there really is no use in worrying because 90% of your worries never really happen. And smiling is very good for your health. Yeah. They're free to give and receive. So if you can smile today, first at your own reflection in the mirror, and then smile at people, smile at strangers. I know it depends where you are, where you live, because down here in Devon, we all have a tendency to smile or nod at people, and especially at visitors. But in other areas of the country, it's some people can find it quite threatening, especially in London. People will put their head down and look away and walk on fast. And but see if you can experiment today, wherever you live, and not just today, any old day, where you live, and see what reaction you get. And another piece in the song says, while you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Well, fags in the UK is a euphemism for cigarettes. And a Lucifer was a cigarette lighter, like a Zippo, hence the dogs, Zippo and Rizla. And the word Lucifer, people tend to think of as the bad guy, the devil, etc. But Lucifer actually means light. So while you've a Lucifer to light your fag, while I've got a light, mate. Got a light? Yes, well, we've all got a light. We've got a light inside of us. And here's one I'm showing you guys right now. There's the biggest light in our lives, depending which planet you're on, I suppose. The great central sun. And this sun that we're looking at is a portal to the great central sun. So drawing that light into you. Because when things are a bit down or gloomy in our lives, it can be because we're not allowing our own light to shine. Like we put the dimmer switch on. It's there. We are all extremely powerful, but we allow others to rule our lives, to dictate to us, to tell us we're no good, or we should do better, or we're not allowed to do this or that. So let today be the day where you let your light shine. Turn up the dimmer switch, or switch it off. Switch off the dimmer switch. Whack up the lights in your life. Let your whole being illuminate all those around you. And the seagulls are agreeing. Yeah. And we have the moon still showing. Sometimes when people put you down or criticize you or find fault with you, you can take it to heart. But when you realize that when people do that to you, you can either allow it to affect you or not. And also it's their energies. They're criticizing themselves or finding fault with themselves and projecting that onto you. So if you come across that sort of energy today, just feel this extraordinary light within you come up from your toes, all the way up through your legs, through your belly, into your chest, and imagine that you grab your jacket, your cardigan, your top, and just like curtains on a stage, throw them open, say ta-da, and let that light shine from your heart. A huge spotlight of love shining on everyone around you. You can do it silently. You can just visualize it. Or if you're brave enough, just do it. Hello people, I'm sending you some light. I'm sending you some love and some light. Don't be such miserable buggers. In this Vera village, we've got a bench, well, many benches, and somebody has put a sign on it saying, happy to chat bench. Meaning if you're happy to chat, you'll sit there and other people come along and they'll chat with you, other than just sitting there silently. So I sat in the happy to chat bench the other day, and there's a lady sitting there. Oh, she was a moaning Minnie. She moaned about everything. She said, oh, isn't this weather dreadful? And I said, no, it's beautiful. She said, oh, but it's nippy. I said, no, it isn't. It's wonderful. And found fault with absolutely everything. Oh, I've lived down here all my life, she said. And it's awful in the winter. I said, no, not. It's wonderful. Rain or shine, it's absolutely wonderful. And she carried on saying no to absolutely everything. So I stood and I said, well, misery loves company, so I'm moving on. And there was a very interesting look on her face as I did that. And so she didn't want to see the light. She couldn't see the light. She refused to see the light. She wouldn't allow the light in. And there's Amanda all bright and shiny and spreading the light. But I've learned over the years when it's appropriate and when it isn't. And when I was studying Shiatsu, Reiki 30 odd years ago, my Reiki master told us a story. She trained in America, and she was at a weekend class, and later went into a supermarket to get some stuff. And ahead of her in the queue was a lady who was having a hissy fit. Everything was falling off the conveyor belt, stuff was falling on the floor, she had steam coming out of her ears, she was in a real state. So my Reiki master sent her some Reiki, silently, invisibly, and suddenly this woman whipped round to her and said, "Stop what you're doing right now!" And the poor woman didn't know where to put herself, and to all intents and purposes nothing had happened, because nothing was seen or shown, but this lady felt it. She felt the energy. So my Reiki master went back to her master and said, "But what happened? Why did I get that reaction?" And her master said, "Sometimes it is not appropriate. People do not want to receive healing energies, loving thoughts, etc. And maybe she needed to have that hissy fit and everything fall apart to release something in her, to allow some frustration or anger or whatever to escape, and that was the only way it could be done. So in a way, you might be interfering by sending Reiki to someone. And I know in my training, I don't know about any of you other guys, but in my training, the words we use are, I send this energy to you with love. You may accept it or reject it. If you accept it, may it be used for your highest good. If you reject it, may it be returned to the universe. So you're giving the recipient an option. We're not forcing anything onto anybody, and we can't fix everybody anyway. That's another thing I had to learn. Amanda thought she could thought it was her job to fix everybody, but it isn't. It isn't at all. So there we are, my lovelies, a little morning meditation, another sunrise, another day in paradise. So we'll wander back, Jessica and I. She hasn't had a breakfast yet, neither have I, so she does not like these stones. These rubber mats, just an interesting fact, these rubber mats along these stones are all from the underbelly of the escalators. When they're used up, worn out, we get them and land them along the beach. Yeah. So even if parts of us are used up and worn out, we can be reused in some shape or form. Yeah. So with that, I love you and leave you. Till next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.